Hey, what's going on, people? It's SGZ here from the SpartanGameZone, and in this video I have another legendary weapon to showcase. Today it's the Long Musket ++, and I'll be going over everything you should know about this gun, including how to get it, and whether I think it's worth putting the time in to farm for. So let's dive in. The Long Musket is a legendary TDO submachine gun, which can be dropped from any suitable loot source, and like most TDO guns, does something special on reload. But unlike most TDO guns, it doesn't shoot real bullets, and we'll get to that in a minute. Spoiler alert, it's a flamethrower. It always comes as incendiary and has a decent elemental effect chance of 19%, with good incendiary damage of 95 per second. It has the flavor text, say cryptocurrency, and has a decrease to damage and increase to fire rate while consuming 2 ammo per shot, but not in the traditional sense. Moving on to the weapon parts now, and it's a bit up and down. We have boost to fire rate and an increase to splash damage radius, which is the damage type of this weapon. It also has a leg module, which means it can roam around, which is always hilarious to watch. Now it's time to see this weapon in action, and it really is a joy to use. I mean, it's a flamethrower. What more can you ask for? Guns with legs, you say? Sure, have that too. This gun melts enemies with flesh, literally, but it does have some obvious drawbacks too, which can really hinder the all-round performance of this weapon. One being the flame only goes so far. It can be difficult or impossible to hit flying enemies or some of the larger bosses that you can't get close to, rendering the gun almost worthless in these situations. However, you can always use the reload to deal some decent damage nonetheless. Because it has legs, if the reloaded weapon lands on the ground, it will run around and start targeting people on its own, giving you the ability to build your own robotic flamethrower army, which can seriously turn up the heat on the opposition. Excuse the pun. Like similar TDO weapons, this gives you another option when approaching a gunfight and lets you double down on your stopping power at the cost of extra bullets. The Long Musket is pretty good at ammo conservation too. Rather than consuming 2 bullets per shot, it consumes them per tick, and the interval is fairly long. The reload time is quick, letting you deal continuous damage to your target. It also performs well in the damage over time department, where the longer you shoot at someone, the quicker they die. Overall, this gun is great in situations that suit it, and although you won't be able to use it effectively all the time, it definitely makes up with sheer damage and satisfaction when you can. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, consider dropping a like or subscribing. If you have another weapon you'd like me to showcase next, stick it in the comments. Also, stick around if you want to see some gameplay without any commentary, and I'll catch you in the next one.